She never thought that even with a legendary weapon in hand, she would be defeated by an ordinary boy. Not long before, in a quiet classroom, someone had kicked open a steel door with a single strike. That someone was the school's strict disciplinary officer. He was there on a mission to investigate rumors that a student had stolen the school's uniforms. Hearing this, the boy panicked. He tossed a tear gas bomb, filled the room with smoke, and made a run for it. But he never expected the officer's overwhelming strength. Within moments, he was caught. The stolen uniform was no ordinary outfit. It was a one-star suit, a piece of gear that granted superhuman abilities. But the officer wore a three-star suit, far more powerful. In their clash, he easily seized back the one-star suit. Watching the entire fight from the shadows was the student council president, the one who held absolute control over the academy. Yet even she couldn't predict that her authority would soon be challenged by a new transfer student, Jenny. Jenny swore she would become the strongest in the school. Only then could she track down the one who murdered her father. So, out on the training field, she shouted her challenge to the council president. The president arrived without hesitation. But before Jenny could even land a strike, Jack, the boxing club captain, sent her flying back several yards with a single punch. Jenny staggered to her feet, her spirit unbroken. But Jack's fist struck again and again, forcing her to retreat in defeat. Back home, Jenny lay in despair, hating her weakness. That's when the floor beneath her feet suddenly cracked open, and she fell into an underground chamber. There, she discovered a new uniform. Meanwhile, the council president, determined to capture the transfer student, kidnapped Jenny's friend as bait. At the critical moment, Jenny arrived, rescued her friend, but was quickly intercepted by Jack. The two clashed fiercely, but this time Jenny's new uniform gave her the edge. She overwhelmed Jack with ease. Moments later, Jenny collapsed at a bus stop. When she regained consciousness, she found herself pinned beneath a middle-aged man. Thinking she was being attacked, she knocked him flat with a single blow. But the truth was far stranger. Her fainting spell wasn't from exhaustion. It was the uniform. Its power demanded fuel, and the only fuel was her own blood. The day before, she had defeated Jack, and was about to face the council president, but her strength ran dry. She barely escaped, only to pass out at the bus stop. And the man she struck? He wasn't an attacker at all. He was her friend's father, and a skilled doctor. Realizing her mistake, Jenny apologized again and again. Thankfully, he wasn't offended. He simply smiled and forgave her. But it does leave one question. If it were you, would you have mistaken him for a threat too?